Presented by Sprite, the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal on 2K Sports, and the NBA season is about to begin. Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, there's been a lot of discussion about them in the offseason, and even though today won't count in the standings, still such an exciting day in the NBA, watching the teams take the court for the first time. Hey, Flip Saunders has been around for a couple of decades now in the NBA. What do you think he'll bring to the Minnesota Timberwolves?
Well, you know, he's a very past successful coach. He's been to Minnesota before. I think he's given them their best record they ever had in the league. He's well liked in Minnesota, well respected in Minnesota. He'll do fine up there.
Time now to get you out to the ball game. Kevin Harlan has the call as we send it to him courtside.
And now introducing your New Orleans Pelicans. At the center position, at 7.0 inches, number 3. At small forward, at 6.6 inches, number 1, Tyreke Evans. At guard 6'4" from Indiana, number 10, Eric Gordon. At guard 6'4" from UCLA, number 11, Drew Holiday. And at forward, 6'10" from Kentucky, number 23, Anthony Davis. The head coach for your home team is Monty Williams.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. So the Pelicans win the tip. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Pekovic is out there with Young. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. Well, the problem was clear last year with the Wolves and what they lacked. Interior defense, so many baskets. Clark giving up at the rim by him.
And in transition as well, Kevin. They were in the bottom 3 in points in the paint and fast break points against. Hard to win consistently with those numbers.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Young for 3, cannot hit.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter. Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
The dish to Gordon. Here's Holiday. Minnesota with the rebound.
And for the Wolves, it's just that they didn't really have anyone who can protect the rim for them. They were last in the league in blocks.
It's Martin on the wing, and Tyreke Evans is going to pick up a foul. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Feeds to Martin. Launches it. Omer Ashik with the rebound.
One thing for sure about Minnie, their offense is solid enough, but if they want to make the next step forward, they need to start protecting the rim or get somebody who can protect the rim.
Now here's Evans. Back to Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Evans outside. Kicks to Holiday. Shot from 12. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Holiday's got his first points of the night.
Maybe they're still working out the kinks defensively because that was a blatant mistake.
Rubio the pass to Martin. Pekovic with a screen on Gordon. Wiggins with it. Evans picks him up. Wiggins dishes to Young. Young right side. 18 feet away and he knocks it down. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Davis. Back to Holiday. Right side Holiday. That's good.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
Timberwolves trail by 4.
Drew Holiday, going into last season, traded from the Sixers to the Pelicans in exchange for 2 first-round picks and a win-now move for the Pelicans, clearly. But he ended up only playing a little over 2 months after a stress fracture in his ankle.
It's stolen by Davis. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Gordon kicks to Davis. Lets it go from deep. Second chance shot. Hasek no good. Minnesota's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Martin the pass to Rubio. Evans with some nice D. And for Holiday, an All-Star in 2013, but Steve, he's still very young.
Yeah, just going into his 6th season in the league. Remember, he only played 1 year of college at UCLA, so still very young, still a lot of upside, very talented point guard.
Rubio dishes to Pekovic. Evans with some nice D.
I like the work there, contesting that shot that looked like it was going to be easy, but they forced the miss.
You know what? He got it in close, but couldn't finish in traffic.
And stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Rubio. Looking for Pekovic. He gets it there. Rejected by Hasek. Martin kicks to Young. 6 to shoot. Martin goes in. High arcing shot. Pelicans leading by 6. Gordon the pass to Davis. Outside Holiday. The feed to Gordon. Almost, but it rolls out.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Rubio dishes to Martin. Young sets a screen for Rubio. Martin kicks to Young. Holiday against Martin to end the drought. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Evans attacking, and the shot is good.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Timberwolves trail by 8. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And the shot is good.
And that was Pekovic with the nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on him.
Outside Holiday. Davis setting the pick for Evans. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
The pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. Here's Rubio. A picture-perfect screen play, and the jumper's good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Davis setting the pick for Gordon. Shot from 12. Rejected by Martin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Fredette can't hit.
They've been getting out-muscled on the boards before coming up with that one.
Not playing tough enough. The physicality just hasn't been there yet.
Williams with a clean look, and the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. Here's Fredette. No good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans on top. They're up by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And off we go. A close game now starting the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning.
And, Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top right now.
Getting nauseous, bright as it. So analyze with caution when the light hit the ice, let 100 get you. Should I mention the fact the transition is the track? No one sitting to the vision just to get me where I'm at. Little skateboard, E2 run. I'm riding up and down Collins in that little two-tone. It's so cold, you don't want to put a chill on it. Just stand back and just look at the grill of it. I don't, but I bet totally intensify the appeal of it. You can be jealous and grit your teeth. Always got something to reach, so. While I'm on my boat party, trying sunset, my name's Shea, Boy, P. Ladies and gentlemen. Can I have it like that? 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 So drop your purse and grab your hips. And act like you're trying to get this money right quick, so can I have it like that?
Timberwolves trail by 3. Rivers out there with Jimmer Fredette. Then it's Salmons. Then there's Ryan Anderson. And it's Ashik in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Chang. Berea with clock at 4. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more. The Pelicans shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Rivers. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Giving up these easy chances is going to do wonders for their confidence.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
Yeah, and the fact that they're playing well, close to the hoop, finding points in the paint, I mean, they've got it all going tonight. Well, the fact that Austin Rivers improved substantially in his second season and still has a long way to go tells you how rough his rookie season was. Still a volume scorer, but he's showing signs of being an NBA player, and that's more than you could say 2 seasons ago.
Now here's Anderson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Fredette. Count the bucket. And the Pelicans lead by 5. In Austin Rivers, the son of Clippers head coach Doc Rivers, taken 10th back in 2012. His pedigree certainly played a part in that.
Yeah, it certainly did, no doubt about it. That cuts both ways when you've got a famous last name. But Rivers not the explosive athlete that his father was. He is a creative ball handler. He's got to continue to develop his shot and understanding how to be effective at this level. And I think you've still got to give him some time to see if that can happen.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
About a year ago, they converted about 78% of their free throws as a team, so pretty solid there.
And you can't take those numbers lightly, fellas. I mean, their free throw shooting made a difference for them in a lot of their games last season. Although the Pelicans played some tough games against the West last season, they still showed their youth when it came to competing against the better teams.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for New Orleans. Smith comes in for Fredette. Minnesota also making some changes. Wiggins is checked in for Berea. And Levine subbed in for Mo Williams. As you said, although the Pelicans gave some teams trouble last year in the West, But overall, Steve, the conference was just too much for them.
Yeah, 15 wins against the rest of the West, and they do have a lot of work to do before they're viewed as a threat in the conference, but they're getting there.
Here's Brewer after Austin Rivers scored. Brewer passes to Levine. Out to the wing. Bennett kicks to Levine. Here's the floater, and he gets it to go. Levine's got his first 2 points of the night. Pelicans leading by 5. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Gotta like the defense not quitting on the play and getting a hand in the face.
Sure do. With a tough defender breathing down your neck, that makes it not an easy shot.
Now here is Smith. Here's Davis. And the shot is good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
They set the pick to the left wing. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
That was an awfully risky pass, guys. Lucky it didn't wind up as a steal.
Well, it nearly did wind up as a steal, but no harm done in the end. They hang on to possession.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Evans comes in for John Salmons. And it's Drew Holiday in for Rivers. Timberwolves also changing it up. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Gorgie Dan. Young comes in for Anthony Bennett. And it's Martin in for Brewer.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
Pelicans leading by 5. Smith kicks to Evans. Holiday up top. Throws it up high and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Martin kicks to Wiggins. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Levine passes to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Buries the jump shot. Martin's got his first points in this one.
Kevin Martin, a great fit in the Timberwolves offense. Always moving off the ball. Big-time scorer. And a guy who consistently gets to the foul line as well.
Now here is Smith. He dishes it to Davis. Baseline J on the way. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. Levine kicks to Pekovic. Poked away. And he lays it straight in. And it's now only a 1-point New Orleans lead. Pelicans shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. Gordon's checked in for New Orleans. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Rubio's checked in. And Holiday, here we go. And he gets the bucket. Holiday's got 6. 1:06 left in the first half. And Rubio kicks to Martin. Baseline jumper. And it's Martin again missing. Pelicans leading by 3. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
And for Eric Gordon, guys who had expressed some dissatisfaction with the situation in New Orleans, rumors, in fact, existed of a rift last season with him and Coach Monty Williams.
Well, that frequently happens on teams that are struggling like the Pelicans did last year. And, you know, sometimes the contract can make a trade more difficult, so he may be stuck in New Orleans. And in the end, you just have to get healthy and deliver and make the best of whatever situation you're in. Minnesota is in a bit of a difficult spot with their road games. They always have to travel a great distance to get to opposing sites because they're in the Western Conference, and that can take a toll over the course of the season. Well, with that much space off the pick, you've got to drop that in.
Yeah, you got to make that one. I mean, that's a high-quality shot you should make 9 out of 10 times.
J.J. Barea is checked in for Wiggins.
J.J. Barea.
.32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
I guess you could say those lengthy travel distances for Minnesota took their toll last year because the Timberwolves managed only 16 road wins a season ago.
And it's Pekovic missing.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And that hard work on the boards needs to continue. That could be what swings this game eventually.
Gordon goes in with 2 seconds left. No good at the rim.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Pelicans lead by 5. On New Orleans, back in a moment. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. One of the stories here, Drew Holiday getting it done today.
Well, guys, what he gives this team is an edge. I mean, he gets into the arena, he just lights it up. And I thought that first half, he really had a rolling.
You know, he doesn't just give them an edge. He gives them a confidence and a swagger they wouldn't otherwise have. I mean, he's a special player to have around.
Timberwolves trail by 5. So on the floor for Minnesota, Rubio and Martin manning the backcourt. Young is out there with Pekovic, and it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot.
Omer Asik, one of the premier defensive centers in the league. He's got size, mobility, and a great IQ for defensive positioning.
Now here's Gordon. Evans dishes to Holiday. Gordon against Martin. 5 to shoot. Shoots. Rubio with the rebound.
You know, that mid-range jump shot is not his strong suit, even when he gets a good look like that.
Andrew Wiggins blessed with great athletic bloodlines. You know, his father was a former NBA player, and his mom was an Olympic sprinter, so make no mistake. Great genes there.
That's his first personal foul.
And his size 6'8" with a 7-foot arm span, Andrew Wiggins has a chance to literally rise above his opponents.
Great bounce, tremendous bounce ability, over a 40-inch vertical jump, and he's got a quick second and third jump as well, Kevin, which sometimes is overlooked, but it makes a big difference in the game of basketball.
Scouts don't overlook that, though.
No, they're always on top of it.
They sure are. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Now here is Holiday. 6 points for him.
And with the Pelicans getting a franchise big like they did with Davis always helps, but they're also active in acquiring talent to grow around him.
For the Pelicans, getting young talent is one thing, and they want to make sure, Clark, that they got the right talent to fit alongside their stars.
Kevin, I really think sometimes the cohesiveness and the fitting of the parts is overlooked and undervalued, and the Pelicans are trying to make that a real priority. Not only do we want talent, but we want it to fit together nicely, and you got to give them kudos for that.
That's a good point. Good on both.
Well, you look at Drew Holiday's shooting percentage last season, good across the board, but his rate of three-pointers and free throws relatively low. If he can make those a bigger part of his offensive game plan, he could really take off.
Holiday brings the double team. Pekovic passes to Wiggins. Young against Davis. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. That one on Davis.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
And for Holiday, an excellent catch and shoot player, Clark, from outside.
And that's really been a nice fit with the personnel in New Orleans. With other guards who work well with the ball in their hands, Holiday equally effective playing off the ball.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. On the wing, Evans. The teardrop falls in. Evans has got 6.
What a finish with that hoop.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Flip Saunders was saying to his club. He told them they should be dedicating themselves to hitting the offensive glass with everything they've got from now on, even if that means it takes them away from defensive transition. He also wants them using a fundamental offensive approach. Specifically, he'd like to see them running the pick and roll as often as they can. There's still plenty of basketball left to play, and as we watch how these adjustments play out, Kev, it'll be interesting.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Shot clock at 2, and he gets it to go. And it's 7 points here for Thaddeus Young.
I tell you what, I can't argue with the result, but a little unnecessary to go to the off-balance shot there.
And Holiday kicks to Gordon. Back to Holiday. There's the pick. In low to Davis. Young with the steal. Gordon against Rubio. Young left side for the lead. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Young's got 8 here in the quarter.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Holiday dishes to Evans. He feeds it to Gordon. From 10 feet out, that one rolling around and rims out.
You'd expect him to nail that one being that close to the hoop.
Rubio with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Wiggins missing.
And that's a shot he had to take.
For sure, it was a good decision, just poor execution.
And Holiday, here we go. That's good. Holiday's got 10 points in the game.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Well, for the Pelicans, Steve, going for the playoffs last season, they did give up a lot of their financial flexibility.
Well, big contracts for Tyreek Evans and Drew Holiday. You know, they've established their court. Now they have to make internal improvement to take that next step.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Anderson, he's checked in for Usher. Salmons comes in for Tyreek Evans. Jimmer Fredette, he's checked in for Gordon. And Smith's subbed in for Drew Holiday. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bennett comes in for Young. Brewer, he's checked in for Kevin Martin. And it's Williams in for Ricky Rubio. Now, here is Smith. Dishes it to Fredette. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Passes it to Salmons. Jacks up a three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a nice look.
Poor job by the defender to not fight over or around that screen.
Williams against Smith. Free throw line jump shot. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket. Clark, third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
Yeah, it's really been a bit of a tug of war. Back and forth we go.
Yeah, both teams playing well. Neither club able to pull away.
Now, here is Smith. 1:39 left in the third. Davis, again, the Pelicans score.
He was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And Williams, here we go. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Smith with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Salmons. Davis sets a screen. Fredette can't hit.
That's one he knows he should have made.
Outside Williams. And there's the pass to Bennett. From 11 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
You know, role players can make big differences in games, and he's showing he can get it done out there.
Smith kicks to Fredette. 40 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, it wasn't like Anthony Davis had a bad rookie season. He was injured for a bit and slowed down his development, certainly. But Steve, last year he showed just why he was taken first overall.
Oh, man, he was a dominant force. He quickly developed into what he looked like back in college when he was just a force at both ends of the floor. There's no telling how good Davis can be. I think within 2 or 3 years, he's going to be an MVP candidate.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Rivers checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Young comes in for Bennett. And Barea subbed in for Wiggins. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
And with Davis, when you think about how other big men have developed in this league, it's usually a 4 to 5 years to get the strength they need and understand the nature of the center position. And you look at a guy like Davis, that learning curve and his ability to dominate has been accelerated quite a bit.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Williams kicks to Young. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Thaddeus Young. Here's Fredette. With 4 seconds on the clock, the basket drops and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on the low block. I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but Whatever works, go to it.
New Orleans making a switch here, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
Jimmer Fredette. Shooting one.
And that one falls for Fredette. And Minnesota has possession from half court. No luck. And we've reached the end of the third. New Orleans on top, up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Well, it had to be this play, don't you think, Kevin?
Sure.
This is just a phenomenal pass. Made the defense look like they had no idea what was going on.
What precision with that pass.
Beautiful.
Pelicans leading by 4. Evans and Anderson, the forwards. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. And it's Ashik in at the center position. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here is Holiday. Shoots from the right block. That's good on the jump shot. Holiday's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New Orleans. Timberwolves trail by 6. Rubio, the pass to Barea. Back to Rubio. It's good. Great play set up by Barea.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block. Again, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Minnesota shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. He kicks it to Young. That's good. Pelicans leading by 4. The dish now to Evans. Holiday against Rubio. And Holiday kicks to Ashik. Off on the layup. Rubio with it. Pekovic with the screen for Rubio. Feeds to Pekovic. Young with the ball. Working on Ashik. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Thaddeus Young, a face-up 4-man. A lot more of a driver, but trying to develop his three-point shot. In fact, last season, a career high in attempts from long range, and he made them at a pretty respectable rate.
And Young, really a solid three-point shooter from straight on last season. Good form, even with a somewhat slow trigger. If he can knock that shot down, he becomes a nightmare to defend because we know he can get to the bucket.
And Young, in his 8th season, still just 26 years of age.
Yeah, room to grow. I mean, if he develops that three-point shot, gets a little stronger on the boards, I think he has a chance to become one of the best face-up 4s in the league.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Davis is checked in, and the Timberwolves also making a change. Wiggins is checked in for J.J. Barea.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've gotten extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback. Quick hands on the steal, quick feet on the break.
Costly mistake to fork that ball over and then not get back on D.
Rubio against Holiday. Kicks it to Davis. Back to Holiday. 5 to shoot. From 13, it's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 5th assist in this one.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
Yeah, that's 6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between range.
Now, here's Rubio. deflects the pass. It's stolen by Davis. Evans with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Evans kicks to Holiday. Right side Holiday. And it's New Orleans scoring again.
He's been hot here in the fourth, contributing big at the right time.
Well, he's basically hitting everything he's throwing up. They're 4 for 4 shooting here in the quarter.
Now, here's Rubio. And again, it's Minnesota.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
We'll be waiting. How about the Pelicans? I think we know your...
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Now here's Evans to the paint. Here's Holiday. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Minnesota calls timeout. Martin wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got 4 assists in the game. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Timberwolves have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Back to Rubio. Here's Pekovic. Evans gets the rebound.
Boy, they almost tied it up with that shot.
Well, they're this close here in the fourth quarter, scrapping back into it.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to Monty Williams address his team. He told them to be looking to attack in the open floor. He doesn't want them getting slowed down in half-court sets. He wants the fast break to be a major weapon. He also wants to see a patient offense. Work for the shot, move the ball around, and as he told them, quote, if you don't see a good shot, find someone who does. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Unable to get the second one.
We watched Holiday play great basketball. He's got 21 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
Good. Holiday's got 23 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for New Orleans.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I'll tell you, the other thing that's been a factor is the transition game. They're scoring a lot of points on the fast break. .129 left in the fourth. Rubio dishes to Young. Holiday brings the double team. Minnesota with the ball. Pekovic passes to Rubio. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Pekovic kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
drops the first one, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Martin nails both of them.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within one possession.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're up by 3. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Double team on Holiday. Oshik with it. Now guarded by Pekovic. Holiday dishes to Evans. Holiday the pass to Oshik. The shot is off. 3-2 that time for Pekovic. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. And Young, here we go. And Pekovic kicks to Wiggins. Yes! And the foul. That one is on Holiday.
Huge points. That's beyond huge, Steve. I mean, they needed that bucket. Desperate. Well, just take a look at what Wiggins has done tonight. He has 9 points and 1 steal as well.
And the free throw, no good. This is a huge possession.
You've got to execute under pressure. We're going to see what they're made of.
And it's Evans in the corner. Knocks down the trifecta.
Watch out. Watch out. Tyreek Evans. Caught 5.
Minnesota calls timeout. They trailed by 4. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. From outside the arc, and it's Wiggins missing. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul, second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He adds to their lead with a couple of solid free throws.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Martin attacking, stolen by Gordon, and now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul, third team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Drew Holiday. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And so it's Minnesota with it. To the wing on the left. Here's Levine. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Tyreek, what was the focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game?
Just playing hard. We had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from. We did a great job that night.
Tyreek, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
Thank you, Doris. And, folks, that about concludes our broadcast tonight. For Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, Drew Holiday.